Hello, Stats C1000 students. I'm Mr. Heron, your instructor. You probably guessed that. Let me guide you through the class real quick, share some things with you. There we go. Get rid of that and pop that open. There we go. There's our course. So let me just show you a few things. First off, on the home page, right here on the home page, you can click on Calendar. If you click on that, it'll open up. That tells you all the assignments, when they're due, when all the exams are. There we go. The whole semester's open. So sometimes students will tell me, Mr. Heron, I can't do work on the weekend because I have a job. That's totally fine. The entire course is open. So this is just the due dates for everything. So if you know something's coming up on the weekend due and you don't have time on the weekend, you can get it done during the week because everything's open. The entire course is open. And there's the due dates for everything. So there's the calendar. Click on Notes. This will really help you. If you click on Notes on the home page, right here, if you click on that, it'll download, go into my downloads file, the exam one notes. These notes are notes I typed up to really help you with the terminology and that you'll face on exam number one. You can use these notes during the exam. This will open up for you when you take the exam, or you can print them out if you prefer. You can also use your own notes during exams. You can use infinite notes. You can use math books even. That's fine with me. You cannot use your cell phone during exams. We'll talk more about exams in a minute. Anyway, but yeah, you can use these notes. They'll help you in the homework, the exams, everything. So there's notes for all the exams. So we did calendar, we did notes. Right here is a calculator. Click on that. That's an online calculator that's going to be super helpful this semester. It's specifically for statistical calculations. You won't need it much the first couple of weeks. You can use handheld calculators also, but in a couple weeks from now, this calculator will be way better than any handheld, even better than the TI-84s. You can use those, but this is way easier. You'll like it. You'll see. I show in the videos how to do it. Anyway, back to it. So just showing you the different things. There's a calendar on the homepage, the notes, the calculator. The main thing though is over here on the right, you can see the assignments that are coming up due and when they're due. Video homework one, stuff. So I'm going to go to assignments directly. You can go either way. I'll just click on assignments and it'll open up. And there is, I'm going to jump down. I'm going to just go to one of them at random. I'll go to video. Well, here, I'll just go to this video homework 1.1. This is the one coming up that's going to be due. What does it do? The 12th. So whatever day the 12th is, the 12th is Tuesday at midnight. So I'll click start, go to my first question. It says, identify the type of data for a person's ethnicity. What is that? Oh, I think it's discrete. Let me try that. Submit, it goes wrong. And now a little answer key appears. I click that. It says, oh, the answer was categorical. Oh, but then you can say, give me a new one. Say, give me a new one. It'll say, okay, favorite baseball team. Oh, okay, maybe that's continuous. He goes, wrong. He goes, that was categorical, qualitative categorical also. Oh, okay. Give me a new one. Says most watched television show. So here you know what? I'm going to click it. Here's where you get help. There's a hint, but here's the best thing. See that video at the bottom? Click on that and push play. That's my YouTube video. There I am. I'm explaining exactly how to do this type of question. So you can watch that, jump around. I'm kind of long-winded. Wait till you get to the end, see what I do, and I explain. Oh, qualitative is that, quantitative is that. Oh, I see. Okay, then go back and you can answer the question. You have infinite tries on each of these questions. You can try it as many times as you want till you get it right. Get 100% credit once you get it right. But the main thing is use the videos at the bottom. So see how there's a video link at the very bottom of every question. Video link. That's my YouTube. I made a YouTube video for every type of problem in this course. Yes, it did take a while. So they're all there to help you, and you can use my videos. And you have infinite tries to get the homework done. And let's get back to it. So there's the main thing you'll be doing. You'll be doing homework. And whatever's due, you'll be going out there and doing it using my little video links and your handheld calculator, and you have infinite tries. Let me see. What else do I need to tell you about? Homepage, calculator views. All right, exams. I guess the main other thing you care about is exams. So when it comes time for an exam, and that'll be, when's our first exam? It's due by the 21st. That's the second week on a Thursday. Again, you can see it all right here on calendar. So there's exam number one, 21st. There it is. And I offer a retake exam number one. Now, how our exams are going to work. They're going to be on the computer. Obviously, everything's on the computer, but they're going to lock down your browser. They're not going to let you go to other websites. I got to keep it secure. I got to make sure you're not going out to those AI engines and those AI websites to, just cheat. So I got to keep it integrous, right? So it's going to lock down your browser. So you're going to have to use the lockdown browser. Now, I show you how to use that because we have a sample exam due this week. You'll see. So let me come in here and show you a sample exam. So when you come to the assignments again, there it is, sample exam, which is due the 13th, which is like Wednesday. If you click on that, it'll guide, it's a sample of what it's like to use the lockdown browser. It'll say, take the quiz and say, I'm taking it right now. And watch what it says. It goes, no, 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 you're not on the lockdown browser. See, I'm on Google Chrome. You can't be on Chrome, Edge, Safari, any of those. You got to click here to download the lockdown browser. And then once that's downloaded on your desktop, you close everything else down and you go in using that lockdown browser instead of going in with Chrome or Google or Edge. That becomes your browser, the lockdown browser for exams. Anyway, I'll help you with any of that. I'll send out a video showing you exactly how to do that. And that's how we'll take our exams. It'll lock down the browser and then you'll take your exams. Your exams will be exactly like your homework questions, literally the same things, just different numbers, different particular ones. There's thousands of them, so it'll randomly pick. Each student will have random homework problems as their exams. And I give practice exams to help you with that, which are exactly the same as the original exam. I mean, same types of problems, randomly selected. So you see down here, let me show you. Practice exam number one. There it is. It's just a big, and then there's exam number one. So practice exam one, that's just a big homework assignment. You don't need any special browsers, lockdown browsers for that. Practice exam number two, there's the same kind of question we were just looking at in homework, right? So yeah, so the videos and everything. So you go over the practice exam, do it again and again and again and again till you got it down, and then you take the real exam. And it's the same. I mean, same random type of problems. And now, if you do badly on the exam, there is a retake exam. I don't know if you noticed that. Let me come back down again. So there we go. So coming on down, here's exam number one, which is due by the 21st, which is next Thursday, the 21st. And then if you do badly on that, it tells you your score right away. The next day, you can do a retake exam, and that's it's due by Friday. And if you get a higher score, it's no risk. The system will keep your higher score. But there is this. What I want to do is I'm going to give you a bonus. Here's where the extra credit comes in. I'm going to give extra credit, like 5 to 10%, up to a whole grade. If you got a I'll add 5 to 10%. So you might get as much. You got a 70, you might jump up to 80. It might be that much. If you've got an 80, you might jump up to 90 if I give the full 10%. We'll see. It's somewhere between 5 and 10, but only on the original exam. No bonus, or maybe really tiny bonus on the retake. Much bigger bonus on the original. I do that because I want to encourage you to do a good job on the original exam. In years past, when I give retake exams, students, after a couple exams, they start blowing off the first original exam because they get behind, they get busy. I know, I know how that is. And then they'll just take the retake, they'll do badly, and then they're in trouble. So I don't want you to do that. So I'm going to give you again an extra credit bonus only on the original exam, 5 to 10%, even a whole grade on the original exam that I will not give on the retake exam. Now, you can still get 100% the retake exam, but you got to do it yourself. You're not getting any big extra credit bonus on the retake, only on the original exam to encourage you to do a good job on the original exam. That's where you're going to get the most points. You want to get an A in here, you got to do well on the original exams. If you have a bad one, you can do the retake, but no bonus or almost no bonus on the retake. So that's the way it's going to work. On exams, you can use all the notes you want. As I said, you can use my notes, your notes. You can use statistics books. It's all good. I don't care. What you cannot use is a cell phone or other websites. Now, it's going to lock down your browser so you can't go to other websites. And what I'll ask you to do is show me your hands during the exam. You'll have the thing down a little bit on the side. Basically, I'll tell you right now. Here's how it'll work. I'll ask you to move your thing to the side. And that way you can just do it a little bit. There we go. So you see how you can see my hands now? You put my papers here. There we go. So you can see my hands during the exam and just a little bit more. There we go. You can see both my hands, especially if I move over here. Yeah, there we go. And I can still see the screen, and I can see my hands. I just tilted the screen down a little bit like this, just a little bit where I can still see it, and you can see my hands because I pushed it off to the side or push it far away. So I can see your hands. So I got to make sure your hands aren't grabbing a cell phone where there's all those AI websites that will, give you all the answers automatically. So I got to be able to see your hands during exams so that you're working all the notes you want, working out the problems, typing in the answers on the computer, you know. And so that's how exams are going to work. All the notes you want, calculators are fine, but no cell phones, and the browser will be locked down. So that's basically it. You can go to the syllabus, click on that. You can see what's up. Most of the points are on exams because the exams are just homework problems put together in the end. You can roll on through here, see everything. There's the calendar again. There's video homework problems are 17%, price times are 5. Our 9 exams, we have 9 exams, 63%. Finals 15, there's 100%. So there it is. That's an introduction. Okay. Well, welcome again. Welcome to Stats. I hope you're feeling good. You can ace this class. You can definitely ace it. I'm here to help. My office hours. Did I show that? Back to the homepage again. My office hours on the homepage. Come on down here. There's the Zoom link. So let's finish off this homepage. There's the Zoom link. Whenever you meet with me, you use that. There's a textbook. Honestly, most people never use the book. It's free. It's online. It's free. You can use it. Most people just use my videos, but there's a book if you want it. Click on my picture there. Get my office hours. There it is. There's my email, and there's my office hours Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 1 to 2, Fridays 10 to 11. I'm on Zoom Wednesdays 1:30 to 2:30. I'm also in my office, Science 5, those other hours. And there's my cell number. Give out my cell number. You can text me to set up a meeting on Zoom. Be glad to meet with you on Zoom to give you some help on the upcoming exam. So back to the homepage one more time. At the very bottom, there's FCC tutoring. Click on that. We have lots of tutoring available to help you. There's our course. All right. Welcome to the fall semester. So I'll see you online.